Ramon, editor of Smart Hustle magazine. We're at South by Southwest 2017, and we're at the Dell experience learning about startups and small business and growth and all kind of amazing things. And what's your name and who do you work for?
Sara Brand, founding general partner of True Wealth Ventures.
Great. Sara, thanks for being with us today. Sara, I know one thing that's real important to you is gender diversity. First, I can guess what it means, but from your perspective, what does it mean for you? What does that mean?
So I'm running a micro VC fund, and we're investing in women-led companies, and we're defining that as at least one woman of significant decision-making authority is on that founding or early-stage executive team. So it doesn't have to be all women or a woman CEO, but just a gender-diverse founding executive team.
And why is it so hard for there to be gender diversity? As a black guy, a minority, I know that most of the world, 99.9%, are nice people. There's nothing intentional. It's just, it doesn't happen. I'm curious, for female founders, for gender diversity, how does that work for women entrepreneurs, meaning accomplishing diversity is my question. Why is it so difficult to do?
Well, the space I'm focused on is venture capital, and so I think the reason is because about 96% of venture capitalists that are 96% of venture capital partners are men. And the percentage of those partners that are actually making investment decisions is probably more like 1% are actually women. And so people tend to invest in people who have similar experiences. It's just kind of a human dynamic. So I think that's primarily the reason. We've got some numbers or some studies that show that when there is a woman VC making the investment decisions, that firm is 2 times more likely to invest in a team that has a woman on the founding team and 3 times more likely to invest in a company with a woman CEO.
Got it.
So,
and then for overall gender diversity, let's take it beyond VC if you can, for small businesses, startups. How can we ensure we have more diversity, whether it's the boardroom or just the lunchroom or any other area of life? Because I know it's important. Any tips, advice, just, those who want to have more diversity, but they're like, I'm not a mean guy, just here's how it happened. What do we do?
Well, our approach is really just looking at the data, of looking at the studies that show when there are more gender diverse teams, the financial just outperformance that exists. And so I think educating more boardrooms, more C-suites and venture capitalists and angels, of the advantages of having more gender diverse teams, that they show significant financial outperformance from the Fortune 500 to the VC-backed startups.
Well, and the team in our house, my wife and I thank God for her, so. But, and the last question, Sara, help us understand 2 women. Speak to women entrepreneurs, women professionals. What should they be doing? Because I would guess the onus is not just on one side of the equation. What are the tips and advice you give to them? Hey, here are some things y'all need to do to help yourselves, as it were.
I think focus on the positives and think about what are the kind of genetic inherent advantages you have as a woman, as a leader, and really lean into that. Generally speaking, women have higher EQs, and so there's a lot of advantages in this kind of 21st century leadership requirements that's more or less hierarchical and more cross-collaborative that women can really lead in. And so I think being aware of that and really trying to leverage those strengths.
Awesome. And one more time, what's your name and who do you work for?
Sara Brand, founding general partner of True Wealth Ventures.
Great. And I'm Ramon, editor of Smart Hustle magazine at South by Southwest, and this is the Dell Experience. Thanks.
Thank you.